a la sua coração.
Nigga been preying on that girl since she was 15 years old. He had the audacity to sit there and say, engage me. And I told you, that bitch had a skeleton in that damn car when she did that shit. And it had Jay-Z's birthday. And you know that's the day of Pimp C's death. So I'm gonna do a deep dive on this because I want to get into this shit.
I'm saying, Sean Carter, you're a piece of shit. Taking Pimp C wasn't bad enough. Taking Pimp C wasn't bad enough.
They were trying to sell the story to the biggest bidder. So basically, there were some women that Jay-Z had paid back in the day during when he had that like 40-40 club or something like that. He had allegedly assaulted them. There was some allegations being made of, I don't know, sexual assault and all that stuff. And these lawsuits were paid all under the table. And apparently Beyonce allegedly did not know about all of this stuff. And so when New York Post had gotten in contact with one of the people who was Foxy Brown at the time,
Street talking, got the hood going crazy. Niggas heard I fuck with Ross and had the nigga baby. Then I fuck with Nas and now they say it's AZ. But on the low, a real nigga was Jayz.
Jay-Z name was fucking Foxy Brown when she was 15. That's just a further example of the pedophilia and all this so strange ass behavior going on around here, man. Foxy Brown was fucking, she was 15 years old and them grown niggas was fucking on her, Mafia, without no reservation. Think about it.
You gonna be sure?
Business, that's the business gonna swallow you up.
Sure indeed. You sit and chill with Sil.
Just like back in the day, Foxy said that her, Jay-Z, and Jamie Foxx allegedly had a tape. She said a lot of stuff, including that he was on the DL, allegedly. But she later recanted because he probably paid her off. He wanted to pretend like he was just a mentee and that she was a protege when she was 14 and 15 years old. I just never understood why she went so hard for Jay-Z and why she spoke so highly of him, because he obviously didn't care about her. Who remember this? If he wasn't able to help you at your lowest point, he's not a friend at all.
Talked to Prince and he called and he was pitching. He was saying that me, him, and Jay-Z should start an entertainment company. And he said he had talked to Jay and he wanted to do it. And we talked that night, and in the morning, he was gone.
I sat down with Prince, eye to eye. He told me his wishes before he died.
Jay-Z and Beyonce participated in child sex trafficking. They was eating kids, molesting kids, doing all of that. They were some of the biggest names. That's why their names appeared on the Harvey Einstein Island documentation. And I know a lot of people don't want to hear it, but it's a fact. And I grew up a diehard fan of Jay-Z and Beyonce and these people, but to find out that these people were hurting innocent kids and eating kids and they was in on it too, that's what matters more. Like, that's why I say it's not about black or white. To be honest, it's about how you vibrate.
The truth can't hide behind fancy words anymore. The American music star everyone treats like a god. Jay-Z, he's no hero, he's a predator. He's been coming to Nigeria for years. First with Jeffrey Epstein on those private jets, then alone, then with other celebrities, actors, singers, billionaires. They don't come for music, charity, or culture. They come to hunt children, child safaris. What if foreigners pay big money to chase our children through the bush like animals? They shoot for fun. When the hunt ends, the real evil starts. Satanic rituals, blood ceremonies, bodies used in depraved ways I can't bring myself to repeat. They celebrate it all, toasting like it's a game. In Nigeria, these men are feared. Their name shuts people up. Politicians take bribes and look away. Police vanish when the convoys arrive. No one speaks out openly. I know this because I survived it myself. Years ago, my brother and I were taken by Epstein and his friend Bono during one of their visits here. We were used, abused, and barely escaped with our lives. The trauma never fully leaves, but it turned me into someone who fights back. Now I help other victims. I listen to their stories, connect them to safe places, and keep records of what's happening.
I tell you a little secret, it's a secret. Government that worship an owl, they practice witchcraft to harness their power. Little kids for energy, it's satanic ritual, WTC. They lit the Pentagon on fire. That's lighting the pentagram on fire.
This is an email from investment banker Jayz Staley to Jeffrey Epstein in February 2014. And it says, you want to know why we're now at Sao Paulo? Watch the TV ads on the Super Bowl. It's all about hip blacks in hip cars with white women. The group that should be in the streets has been bought off by Jay-Z. The group that should be in the streets has been bought off by Jay-Z. Now, to give this some historical context, around this time, there were protests in Brazil about the FIFA Cup and how the government was using all of the money to improve the area for the FIFA Cup. But it's like any other time, y'all don't want to improve anything around here. So they were in the streets, rightfully so, protesting in Brazil. And so Jayz Staley, who's an investment banker and friend of Jeffrey Epstein, emailed him and said, see what's going on in Brazil? That's not happening here in America right now, thanks to Jay-Z. Jay-Z is being used to quell the tempers of the black community, who should rightfully be out in the streets. Jay-Z, around the time that Colin Kaepernick took the knee to protest against what was happening in the black community, Jay-Z came in and made a deal with the NFL for civil rights. And what did he do instead? Make it seem like it was not cool to still be protesting.
God's judgment is coming for Jay-Z, and he is obviously scared. He's obviously spooked out right now. And it's crazy to see, because it's like, did we see how he reacted when those people were outside trying to interview him, ask him questions, and he was so terrified that they were going to ask him about Epstein?
Child, they should have. Not him getting so nervous he got to put his damn Masonic hand symbol in his motherfucking coat. You scary bitch. But he God, though, behind closed doors. He the one stopping bags, scary bitch. He was trying to play it off. As you can see, child, Vlad fed ass. I said Vlad's fed ass. He finally want to admit what all the conspiracy theorists and the critical thinkers has been saying this whole entire time.
So DJ Vlad sent out this post on X, and he says, I have a confession. Rock Nation has been paying me to support Megan. They also paid off all the jury members to convict Tory. And they bribed the judge too. Jay-Z did a verse for his grandson's new album. They paid off Megan's doctor to lie about the bullet fragments. She was never shot. The LA police are all on Jay's payroll, and it doesn't stop with LA. But you're not ready to hear that part. That Mexican guy who stabbed Tory, who do you think paid him to do that? You already know the answer to that. The three Supreme Court judges who denied Tory's appeal, all paid off by the Rock Mafia. Jay also paid Trump not to pardon Tory, even though it's a state case. Trump can only pardon federal cases. But knowing Trump likes to bend the rules, Jay wasn't taking any chances. I can't keep these lies secret anymore. If this is my last tweet, you know who silenced me.
People like Jay-Z and fucking Pusha T, they made their living killing our people. So how the fuck they gonna stand up for our people? You know what I'm saying? But we forget that because we love Jay-Z's music so much. We love Pusha's music so much, right? But you think they would ever, Beyonce had the best fit for somebody else? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You think they would ever tell the truth? No, if they told the truth, they'd go to jail. You know what I'm saying? So you have liars. Man.